Hi there, Ed Bell here at the Song Foundry, and I'm here today with actor and writer Fernando Gonzalez. And in this episode, we're talking about how the creative process works.
That's right. In short, your creative brain is the machine that creates what you write. So it's up to you to polish and fine-tune it. Here are 5 ideas how.
Michelangelo used to say the statue was already inside the block of marble. All he had to do was free it. Songwriting works in exactly the same way. Once you've decided what your song is about, it's your job to find the clearest, most interesting, and most personal way to realize that vision. This is a process of discovery because you're responding to what your song needs, not what you want it to have. They're different things. It might sound too good to be true, but if you persevere and keep an open enough mind, your song will essentially write itself.
Ernest Hemingway said, "The first draft of anything is shit." Part of the process of discovery is discovering things that don't work. And while some songs come out in a flash of inspiration, most songs are made via lots of drafts of half-formed ideas that aren't very good yet. That's just how the process works. Great artists are no better at coming up with great ideas than anyone else. They're just better at throwing away the average ones. They know that sometimes it takes dozens of versions of a line or melody before you find one that really shines. They know that you usually have to write the bad version of something before you write the good one.
Lots of artists are afraid to trust their instincts when they're just starting out. They want to know for certain they're making the right choices. But there are no right or wrong choices when it comes to making art, only choices that work well together. Creativity is mostly intuitive. This line feels like it should go here, this rhyme doesn't quite fit the tone, the melody feels like it should go up here. This is part of the process. Your subconscious brain knows things your conscious brain can't put into words, and you have to trust it to let it work its magic.
Lots of artists feel a responsibility to say something new, and nobody wants to be accused of plagiarism. But all art is a kind of plagiarism. No new ideas are completely new. Everything has to be inspired by something else. New ideas are only old ideas used or combined in new ways. It's only plagiarism when you copy one source. When you mash together all kinds of sources and ideas, then you're innovating. That means it's your job to fill your brain with as many ideas and as much art as you can. And not just music. Literature, visual art, film, TV, poetry, the more, the better. As they wrestle with each other up there, they'll combine and interact to make new things. But you have to let that happen. You definitely can't create something new if you're afraid of being influenced by the work you love.
Trusting that your shitty first draft can become a great song if you persevere takes courage. Trusting your instincts takes courage. Trusting you have something worth saying in the first place takes courage. Creative people learn to be courageous people. They know that innovating can be exhausting. They know that if they feel frightened about what they're making, it usually means they're doing it exactly right. Being creative means letting go of certainty. You can only write something great if you're prepared to risk writing something terrible. But no failure ever costs a creative person that much. If a song doesn't turn out great, you just move on to the next one. In school, they tell you it's bad to fail. In art, it's just part of the process. Alright, thanks for watching. If you want to know more about how creativity works, you can head over to the Song Foundry website and check out lots of the articles there.
There's also some great reading material on our bookshelf at thesongfoundry.com/bookshelf.
Keep creating, and we'll see you next time.